let me show you the demo. I have a couple of sensors which are all connected into the one ecosystem. In that centralized system you can analyze and understand what's happening on the ground, and this is also a very visual and representative way to drive your automation. So for the demo scenario, what I have is I have plant 1 and plant 2, and I have 2 moisture sensors associated to each of the plant. When the moisture level drops beyond a certain threshold, another automatic valve sensor will start the irrigation task for certain time that shows all configured in the system. Alright, let's gonna go and see the demo. Here's our demo site. We have a couple of sensors. This is a pressure sensor, this is a flow meter control sensor, automatic valve, the controller for the pressure and the current flow, and we have 2 moisture sensors associated to the plant 1 and plant 2. If I remove, so as you can see, they're reporting the moisture level. So this guy say 100%, this guy is approximately 50%. So alright, let's remove these 2 and let's make sure the values drops to 0 because nothing happens. Now the system is processing the fact that the moisture level dropped for these 2. It will create an automatic task for the valve, and it will run the irrigation cycle for the design configured time.
Let us have a look what is happening behind the scenes. In this very simple overview diagram, we have those sensors. Sensors are talking to the centralized place via the secured gateway, and we have a UI, an analytical place where various types and data are presented in a very compiled and a very fusion way to understand what is happening on the ground. So this is just another representation of the same idea. These sensors talking to that place, and that place is driving automation as well as visual representation. This is the system overview. So this is the first graph. Water flow, we have water consumption, total water consumption in a selected period of time, and you can go back and track what was the consumption at each point. In the same, you can see the correlation with pressure and what was the speed, what was the water speed or current flow rate. This is just another dashboard of the same data, so you can organize and see what are you interesting the most. So you focus on this things which are you need right now. These 2 charts, they're showing soil moisture of our plants which we selected for the demo. Currently you see 0. As you remember, I pulled those sensors out. That's why they're showing no moisture. But you can go back in time and track what was the value. So actually misspelled, and I said it was 50%, but in fact it's 28 or 27%. And yeah, you can see the same data for this plant number 2. On this board, you can on a map attach and associate geographical coordinate for each soil or soil moisture sensor and see where are they on the ground. You can see also what's the current value, what's the soil moisture value. These 2 guys, they are not on the map because they are reporting 0, seems like they don't exist. But once they start talking to the system some meaningful numbers, you're gonna see them here on that map. And this map is very configurable as well as anything on this system. Here is our automatic valves. So I have currently 3 automatic valves registered in the system, and you can see where are they attached and what's the water coverage area each of them, what's the irrigation area. So you actually have very good control of say number of sensors which are on the ground, and you have say watering valves. Also on the same map that's just showing you the area. But what we interested the most is that automatic thing. So what happened is system detected that the moisture level dropped for the area that we interested the most, and it has created the task which assigned a nominated duration, and it's checking whether or not this task is completed, pulled by the device, when it happened, and how long it takes. So you can see the rules definition, so it's just a matter of configuration. Those rules say how frequently we should run the task, how long the irrigation cycle should go, many other aspects, as well as the execution history, so you can go back in time and see what is going on. This is very powerful and very configurable system where you can have very different types of charts, graphs, visual things to drive your automation. Say this is my GPS tracker, like as many other GPS trackers. You have movements control, you have a map that is tracking all the movements and locations and see what was the trail and paths. You can also have some zones. So here is a zone, so where every time someone enters this zone you get a message, things like that. Here is another chart that I would like to show you. Say this is our camera control, and what it does is it extracts the value of the picture for a certain place, and you can get a text. So you can take this text and build a graph or attach to the email or do anything what is required. So this is the example of that picture. So these are, as you can see, they are not perfect. So they're a little bit on the angle, and many other aspects needs to be considered just to extract this value. You also have number of different charts which are helping you to analyze different types of data that is not easy to present. As a bottom line, I would like to emphasize a couple of things. We provide very strong and very powerful solution end to end. So we give you the equipment, we develop this equipment ourselves. We provide the system for strong and very powerful visualization as well as business automation. So if you have any questions, please contact us. Thank you for watching.